Welcome to Smart Pick Sports, the show where we give you free picks for NFL action so you can place your bets with confidence and make some money along with us. In this video, I'll be covering the NFL's Week 17 action, so to jump right into it, we'll start off with the Rams versus the Ravens. The Ravens season has really fallen apart due to all the injuries. They've lost their last 4 straight coming into this one. Meanwhile, the Rams are peaking at the right time. They're in the race to become champs of the NFC, and they shouldn't have any issues beating this banged up Ravens squad. Rams will win comfortably. Next game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington football team. These teams played in Philly 2 weeks ago, and the Eagles won 27-20. The Eagles' run game is averaging 163 rushing yards a game. However, this week they will be missing their running back Miles Sanders due to a broken left hand. We think the Eagles will still be able to run their way through this one and come out with a win. On to the Raiders versus the Colts. The Colts are another team with a great rushing offense. They have proven themselves these past few weeks, beating both the red-hot Patriots and the league's best Cardinals. Jonathan Taylor is an absolute monster, and we're riding the Colts' momentum in a game that they should win at home. Next up, we have the Falcons versus the Bills. The Falcons are major underdogs here. The Bills' #1 defense should take care of business while Josh Allen racks up the points on offense. Buffalo should win this one with ease. Chiefs versus the Bengals. The Chiefs' incredible 8-game win streak will increase to 9 this week. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes is in his groove along with head coach Andy Reid. They're effortlessly beating teams and are already looking Super Bowl bound. It's hard to bet against a team with so much force and momentum, so we'll take the Chiefs all day. We have a poor matchup between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. The Giants are expected to play both their backup quarterbacks, Mike Glennon and Jake Fromm. Maybe this is a strategy to help win the game, or perhaps this is just a chance to get a better feel for what these backups are capable of, since this game is pretty well meaningless anyways. Or is it? Chicago's head coach Joe Judge recently said there's no such thing as a meaningless game, which leads us to believe the Bears will take this one a little more seriously, and for that reason our money's with Chicago. We have a very lopsided game here between the Jaguars and the Patriots. The Patriots have dropped their last 2 games, but are expected to finish the season strong. Beating a weak Jaguars team should help them get back on track and possibly clinch a playoff spot. We've got the Pats all day. Dolphins versus the Titans. The Dolphins became the first team in NFL history to have both a 7-game losing streak and a 7-game winning streak all in the same season. This week, they'll be up against former Dolphin Ryan Tannehill. The matchup to watch in this one will be Tannehill versus the Dolphins' D-line. We expect the Dolphins' defensive unit to both stop the run and rack up at least 5 sacks through this showing. Dolphins should extend their win streak to 8. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New York Jets. We'll keep it quick and easy here. Never bet against Tom Brady, especially when he's playing a team like the Jets. Bucs will have this one all day. On to the afternoon games. We have the Broncos and the Chargers. Broncos are starting Drew Lock at quarterback for the 2nd week in a row. Last week, Lock only threw for 153 yards in a loss to the Raiders. We think the Chargers defense will be ready for the challenge, while their own quarterback, Justin Herbert, will put on a show of his own. Chargers should take care of business. Texans versus the 49ers. Last week, the Texans upset the Chargers in a big win. They're trying to go back-to-back on upset wins this week, although unfortunately for them, the 49ers are expecting to start quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo chipped a bone in his right thumb last week in game, and although he managed to play through it, and he said it shouldn't affect him in this game either, for that reason we're taking the 49ers. Divisional match between the Panthers and the Saints. Panthers are planning to start Sam Darnold at quarterback this week. Earlier in the season, Darnold torched the Saints in a 26-7 win. We expect a repeat performance from the Panthers to finish the season sweep over the Saints in this one. Lions versus the Seahawks. Lions quarterback Jared Goff may be sitting this one out due to a knee injury. Last week, the Lions backup quarterback Tim Boyle lost to the Falcons while only throwing for 187 yards total. This will make the job of Seattle's defense fairly easy while Russ and Pete Carroll put up points for the offense. Seattle wins this one at home. Sunday Night Football, we have a classic divisional game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. 14 of Minnesota's games this season have all been decided within 1 score. Expect this one to be just as close. Minnesota did lose their star wide receiver Adam Thielen to the COVID list, so that very well could be the difference maker when it comes down to the final result. We're taking Green Bay in a very close primetime game. And finally, we have Monday Night Football, an AFC North showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is likely Ben Roethlisberger's final game in Pittsburgh, an end to an era that probably should have ended a few seasons ago anyways. But hey, I'm sure the Steelers fans will still appreciate seeing him play live one last time. We do expect the Steelers to win in a close game considering the Browns have had many problems of their own late here in the season. And that's it for this week, guys. Follow us on Instagram at SmartPickSports. If this video helped you out, give us a thumbs up, share, and make sure to subscribe to keep up with our free weekly picks.